Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's spotlight on autism interview. Where tonight, and I'm hoping I'm saying your last name right, Moultrie.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. We have Tiera Moultrie with us, and this young lady is on a mission. Mission. She's an RBT. Well, first she's an autism mom, an RBT. And like I said, she's on a mission with a whole lot of other things going on. So we have a chance to speak with her this evening. I see you, Mr. Charles. Good evening.
Hi,
So
Mr. Charles.
if you guys have any questions, throw them in the chat and I'll get to them. Um, as we get through this interview. So, how are you? Merry Christmas Eve to you.
Merry Christmas Eve, Anita. Thank you, number one, for having me here. I love and appreciate you. I love all the work that you do. I told everybody with a child that is older than mine, I commend y'all because you guys have been in this lane longer than I have and know way more than I do. So I always appreciate any support
Mm.
first and
It's
foremost.
it's still a learning process, trust me.
Every
Um,
day, every day.
every day, every day.
Every day, but I am blessed. I am grateful to be here on this Christmas Eve. I'm grateful to get the last minute shopping done out the way
Oh, yeah.
earlier, ready for these kids to go to sleep so you get the wrapping these gifts.
Yep, yep,
But grateful for this little break that we about to have for this week.
yep, yep. Few days, it'll be, well, DeAndre will probably have me pulling out my hair since he'll be home for a couple
Yeah,
weeks.
yeah, the kid, yeah, yeah. It sounds good. Like it was like I know the boys need a break from ABA. Like they could have went to
Mhm.
ABA next week, but I'm like they deserve a break too.
They need it. Yeah, they
So
do.
so
Yeah.
they get the break.
All right. So let's get started here. So share with us um your oldest son.
Hmm.
Now he's on the spectrum.
Yeah, both of my boys are.
Oh, both of your boys.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, tell us what when you got his diagnosis, what changed the direction in your life?
Well, my oldest son, he was diagnosed. Michael is 9 now. He was diagnosed right before his third birthday, like the week before his third birthday.
Okay.
And for me, it was just getting confirmation for what I kind of internally knew.
Mhm.
I like the signs weren't as evident. I just knew.
Mm.
Like I just had a gut feeling that something he was just a little off. And so we got his diagnosis, and I'm such a faith-based person that in that same breath of, oh my God, my world just shattered, it was also, oh my God, that's still the same child that I birthed that God gave me, and he's still Michael.
Yeah.
He's still the name that we birthed him. So nothing else even mattered.
It's your
I
baby.
didn't take the avenue of that fight or flight where it's defeat.
Mm.
I cling onto my faith every second of every hour of every day, and God is good, and He gets all the praise and
Yes.
glory because I don't know. I just do it. I just saw a video today, and it was like a woman who was looking in the aisle, and she was like, the sad realization when you're buying your son toys that's not his age group or whatever. And I was just like, my 9-year-old watches Miss Rachel with my 10-month old, and I think that's cool for them to be able to bond over. Like, it just is what it is.
Yep.
Life gives
Yep.
you lemons. You have to make lemonade with them. Why would you want your lemonade to be sour? Make it sweet. You have to find the joy
Mhm.
in life. So it was just
Definitely.
yeah, it was just a shift. It was like, okay, we're doing things differently. Let's figure out what we need to do. And
Mhm.
I'm a Capricorn. So yeah, I'm a very solution based kind of girl. So after you get over those initial feelings, I'm somebody who believes in, right, feel your feelings and let's move forward. Let's get to the solution. And then, Yeah, all that happened in the same breath, and that's kind of how Autism in the D started. Was because I got us diagnosed right in the height of COVID, and I didn't have that support. My mom couldn't help me be a mom to my kiddos because it's different.
Yeah.
My friends who did have kids couldn't really help me parent because it's different. You know, if you know, you know, and I know, you know. So it
Mhm.
was, that's kind of how I birthed Autism in the D. It started with our parent and play meetups. I was like, listen, if you're a special need parent and you want to vent, let's meet here and let's let the kids play and let's vent.
Do it. Mhm.
And now we have blossomed into this bigger than what I could have ever imagined. And that's why like it's crazy because most people don't know.
Beautiful.
People who know me, like have always known me, know that entrepreneurship was always like, I knew I was never wanting to work for someone, but I never knew it was this lane.
Mhm.
I thought it was gonna be this graphic designer, this bomb web designer, just this bomb branding boss. And God was like, no, this is your lane, and to find my passion that aligns with my family and to help
You
other families. Again, all praise and glory to God
where,
because
where you supposed to be. Yep, you
always
are.
right on time. I believe what's for you is for you. It's never gonna miss you. And I'm grateful
Mhm.
for him. Yes.
Yep. Yeah, I smile every time I see you. I be rooting. Yeah, let's do it, girl. But what were some of the challenges? What were some of the challenges you faced during the start of your autism journey?
The normal the wait list of endless, and then there's no directional. It was.
Mhm.
I tell people all the time, like I'm an RBT now, and my son he started ABA. He got a diagnosis. He started ABA right on. Like wasn't too much. It wasn't too much of a wait list. It's just a daunting process for I think the eval process was for me because I'm tedious and I made him get 3 evals because I want to make sure you're not mislabeling my child. Like I get
Okay.
3 quotes.
Want to make
If I'm getting,
sure.
yeah, if I'm getting something
Mhm.
quoted from my house, I'm gonna get 3 quotes. I'm gonna do a comparison. So he got 3 different evals, and that was daunting to find the right places because they weren't everywhere back then. Just like I mean, they're scarce now, but they were way scarce then. So finding a place I could get it done after you go through that part and you get the evaluations and you're waiting on these answers, and
Mhm.
that's a daunting process. So it was just a lot. It was just tedious. And I tell
Mhm.
people, I'm like, that part is alone is a headache. But again, I'm sending my child to ABA and I didn't know what ABA was. Nobody educated me on what ABA was. I didn't know what a BCBA was. I didn't know what RBT was. I didn't know who these people were I was talking to every day.
Right.
Nobody explained it to me. So I literally that's why I became an
Oh,
RBT. I was just trying to better help my son and figure out what I could do to curb any behaviors, that I could at home. I was trying to get hands on.
mhm. Excuse me one second.
I
Hello.
see you. Yes, mine is in front of me. Here come this other one.
Mhm.
Listen, the
So
second
I know
born.
I, I know
Turn that
you
down.
already spoke on autism in the D, but what was that moment that where I'm gonna do autism in the D? What really inspired you?
Um, our first meetup. That was it for me.
Mm,
And seeing that it was a need, seeing that it was a lack, seeing that I wasn't alone. The lack
okay.
of loneliness, which helped me fill a void, and still even now, if I have a question now, I'll go to the Facebook group and ask the question. It's all a full circle thing for me. The community gives back, and that's why I give back as much to the community because it helps me just as much as I try to help other people. I'm grateful that in this year with Michael being able to get his reevaluation done on time, and he is in all 3 therapies. This is the first time he's been in all 3 therapies, I think, in years. So the group helps me as much as I help it, and that's the aha moments for me. I think our fourth walk was really the big moment to me to see where Autism in the D had grown because we had went from a walk of 100 people to a walk of 1,000, and it let me just know that I need to keep doing what I'm doing, not just for me, again for everybody else. Leave my bulbs on my tree alone. I bought the new bulbs today. That's all on one strand because I'm tired of him taking my bulbs off. Ha. 1 point for mama. Because you're not gonna take the whole strand of bulbs off my tree.
Mm.
But
So
yes, I'm just grateful.
so why was it important for you to um focus on inclusive spaces?
So with our parent and play meetups, which is where we started, we had to continue to find places to meet up in
Okay.
all places where we want, turn it down. All the places, we want to be around, you have to, it's all the same. I'm sorry, it's explaining myself. To me, sensory hours aren't inclusive because what if that hour time frame doesn't fit for that family or that child? I was looking for something that was going to bring where I didn't have to apologize for my child, where I didn't have to explain anything, where I didn't have to say, hey, he's autistic. That's why he's not talking to you. He's not ignoring you. That is a space that I was looking for and I haven't been able to find. So that's why we're creating this inclusive play gym. And people just assume that when it says children's play gym, that it's just for children, but it's really not. It's for all ages. We plan to have a teen lounge. We plan to have a community space. So
Oh,
it's not,
good.
yeah, it's not just a play gym. This
I
will
was one
be
of those. I said, well, that's for the kids, but I still
yeah,
support.
no, this is for everybody. This is going to be a home and hub, and this is just the start. So we have a safe place for all ages to go to,
Okay.
and
Okay.
it's 20-year-olds who like to play with 5-year-old things. Again,
Okay.
that's all. I'm like we
That's
tailor
my
to
son.
exactly. We tailor to everything. There, if you don't, Miguel, listen. It's always the second born. I tell people, Michael is level 3, but this level 1 over here is always the
Mhm.
one driving me up the wall. Always.
Always. So how's the community responded to your idea or your
Um,
vision?
it has been great. People ask me, like they're like, how do you market? And I'm like, the community, the people show up.
Mhm. Mhm.
And again, that's above me. That's all God.
Yep. Yep.
I post and I go from there. And we literally, I mean, we almost have 4,000 people in the Facebook group, and that is just amazing to me that almost 4,000 people are looking for that support, being able to support. We have BCBAs, we have SLPs, there's OTs, there's parents, there's peers, there's all type of people in this group, and the one goal is to help one another, is to get those different resources. He's a Michigan State man. Does that mean that complicated? Is that what that means? Because
Mr. Charles.
this man is complicated. My second born, my Taurus bull. Um, but yes, that
No.
it's been a journey.
Okay, so you shared the gaps you found in the community, and you went with your vision. It's a beautiful vision, and now that I know that it's for all ages, because
Yes,
I
I
was
cannot
one.
wait
I said,
until
well,
we
it's
get
gonna
this
be
space
fun.
open because yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's for all ages. It's not just for kids. It's inclusive, and to
Okay.
me, inclusivity doesn't exclude anybody
Yeah. Because
ever.
I know for me with DeAndre, it's been hard finding like group. I did find one for him,
And
but
especially locally. Like,
yeah,
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 I know that
yeah.
that is an issue. So it's like we're gonna work our way up. We are going to work our way up. We're gonna because I hate that nobody has the option to drop their kid off for the summer for camp. Like,
Mm.
other parents do. We
So,
deserve a little
oh,
summer break, a little bit.
yes, yes.
We, and even for parents like myself who don't get state coverage because quote unquote make too much, so we don't qualify for respite care. Respite care will have to be out of pocket for us. Like
Wow,
we will be able to
wow.
help with that. So the
Mhm.
gym is just a starting point to a full thing that we plan to give full throttle to the community. And we just got awarded this neighborhood grant. Hey T, we just got this awarded this neighborhood grant, and we can't wait to that will be announced next month. Get that started because that's going to allow us to pop up with our inclusive sensory tents at different events and different things, so we can make sure that the whole city of Detroit is on board with this inclusivity.
Oh, tell us about the sensory tense.
So our sensory test was
Tell
something that
you
we
are
started.
everything here. You
Yeah.
done thought of everything.
I just I get tired of going places where I can't bring. I don't have no babysitters. My kids gotta go
Mhm.
where I go. So I try to think like that within my But our sensory pop up tents are for birthday parties, for corporate events, for festivals, whatever you may have. We start by 10 by 10 tents, but we could go up to 10 by 20, and it's just an inclusive space within a tent. We provide fidgets, all types of sensory toys, different elements. We have the sensory hand baskets with the sand, all that jazz. And we usually let kids take at least one sensory toy. So we pop up any and everywhere. We have a few bookings already scheduled for the new year, so I'm super excited about that and super excited with this grant to see where we could pop up to make sure that we're bringing inclusivity for free for some people.
Okay. So I know you
Can
touched
you
on it, but
stop going through people's gifts? Give it here.
uh-oh.
No, or Santa's not going to bring you nothing tomorrow. It's the second bag he didn't open. That's why they gifts not under
Like
the
that.
tree.
He ready. He's ready. I know you touched on it, but again, could you
Mm-hmm.
tell us why inclusive play and the spaces in your tent is important?
Why is it what?
Important for us to have that
Because
time.
our children deserve fun. They deserve access. They deserve to get out the house. Because number one, it's not. I mean, routine is cool, but let's break the routine of being out the house. Let's do social. Let's do engagement. Let's do different things so we can change different behaviors. We can't do everything while sitting in the house. So inclusivity is needed everywhere. For
Mhm.
everything and everybody. This world is filled with too much hate. It's filled
It
with too
is.
much hate,
Oh
and
yeah.
we have too many things, bigger battles that are going on to hate each other as human beings, honestly.
Mm,
So inclusivity is important because all of our children deserve access to the same things.
yes, yes, they do. Now you're an RBT. How
Mhm.
how do you I guess I want to say how do you balance that professional knowledge with your lived experience?
I love wearing a dual hat. I love being at
Okay.
work wearing a dual hat. I love being a dual hat wearer because I get to take stuff I learned at work and bring it home. I
Okay.
get to consult BCBAs, OTs, and SLPs all day about random questions that come to mind.
Mhm.
Um, I love being able to give a different viewpoint. Pretty much any ABA provider I've worked at, they kind of take my anything that I give them verbally, like anything that I'm giving them recommendations, they kind of take it to heed because they know that I'm not just an RBT, I'm not just a worker, but I'm also a parent who uses these services.
Mhm.
Um, so I love being able to have some say so in different situations to kind of shift their perspective. Because sometimes in the ABA world, you're only thinking of X, Y, and Z and not the parents' perspective. So I'm always able to give parents' perspectives, especially to other RBTs. Why are they sending their kid with all this junk? Because that's all they'll eat. That's why.
Mhm.
And they probably tried everything else. And
Yep.
you can't front them for that. So
Mhm.
be quiet. So it's great to be able to wear those two hats and give a different perspective. Collecting these hours so I can hopefully test my BCABA. So again, my ultimate goal is just to be able to help parents, other parents like me. That's my end goal is to help parents like me.
Okay. And uh your book, you got a book coming out. You're an author too.
Yes, it's coming out in a
So
few days. Yes,
share
coming
with
out
us
my
a little
birthday,
bit about
12/29. It is called What's the Function? Like what's the function? Like conjunction junction. What's
it.
that function? That is like it pops into my head and I was like function. So I love ABA. Like a lot of people don't like ABA. I love ABA. Thank you, Tilo. Thank you for your help. Tilo is one of our board members, so shout out to her.
Okay.
But most people, especially I was realizing a lot of questions that people were asking in the group of X, Y, and Z of why their child was doing something. and the
Mm.
function of the behavior can explain so much to us of why our child is doing whatever it is, or whoever is doing the behavior. This is for all humans, okay? Every behavior has a pattern, and it's all, if you just study the behavior. That's why I
Mhm.
love ABA, because I just love studying behavior. It's like, you can't tell me that's not why you did that. I've seen you do that 20 times. I know that's why you did that. Like, you can't make that up in your head. So 9 times out of 10, for children mainly, it's usually four functions. It's tangible. They want something. It's satiable. It's going to bring them that sensory joy. It's edible. It's going to be something they can eat, or it's they're looking for attention.
Mhm.
Those are usually the four main functions that we usually start at, because why are you doing this?
Mhm.
Is it a need of attention? Are you hungry? Are you tired? Do you need some reflexology? Do you need some sensory input? And so, if we understand what's happening before the behavior, we can kind of curb the behavior. We can kind of stop the behaviors before they happen. So,
Mhm.
I love behavior. So I kind of put that into like a children's type of
I
book.
see
So
your passion.
yes, I kind of put that as like a children's type of book, so it's not too much to grasp for parents who don't speak ABA, because sometimes ABA language can get a lot. It's a lot. It's a
Mhm.
lot of terms
Mhm.
for no reason. They be having stuff that be called other things because science. I don't know. So I put it in kind of layman's terms, so it can also be enjoyed as a children's book. So children can also understand functions of behavior, and they can understand, hey, this is why I'm triggered, because I want some attention right now, because mommy's on her phone and mommy's not paying attention to me. Hey mom, I want some attention. So this also helps with breaking that emotional breakdown of communication. This helps with that
Yeah.
emotional intelligence if they understand why they're doing what they're doing.
Okay. So, what advice would you give a parent who just received the diagnosis, or give us something like, if you knew then what you know now, what would you do, if anything, different?
If I knew what I knew now, because I tell people all the time, my favorite piece of advice this year has been, you don't know until you know.
Yeah.
Because put it back in the bag. It's not yours. It's not yours. If I knew what I knew now, number one, in the state of Michigan, kindergarten is not a requirement. Like, I stand on that. A lot of I'm
Mhm.
like, people want to put their kids in school, and I get it, because every kid is different. My
Yeah.
middle child, kindergarten was the right route for him. My oldest, Michael, I should have did another year at ABA, but I thought he had to go to kindergarten. I did not know. Nobody told me anything. Like, that's just a random small thing. What else? Gut health. I just got my oldest scheduled for a GI consult and a neuro consult, because he's 9, approaching 10, and I know that means a lot with puberty on the way and all this testosterone, and he has just been super more aggressive lately. So we're going to go and check things out before they get worse.
Mhm. Mhm.
I am in the process of, I wish I knew not to advocate more, because I advocate and I love the boys pee, but I'm tired of presenting solutions. So I'm about to take things out to Ann Arbor and find some solutions to be presented to me, because that's what I'm the client. Present some
Oh.
solutions to me. I would do more testing.
Mhm.
I would I always gave myself grace. I gave him grace. I gave myself grace. But that's my always my advice to parents, is give yourself some grace. If you don't know,
Yes.
you don't know. It's not, I
Yep.
just had to talk the other day. It's nobody's fault. Like, this is the worst situation to play the blame game in. Oh, it's the dad's fault. Oh, it's the mom's fault. Oh, it's vaccine's fault. Like,
Mhm.
it's easy to blame something or somebody instead of just accept the reality of what it is. Sometimes I don't get that. Which is why I like working with kids, because I don't understand adults. Turn it down. I be trying to give adults grace, but it's like, come on now. There's tools out there that can help us, and everybody needs to find them. I wish that therapy. I wish I started therapy sooner than I did, but I love
Mhm.
therapy. I think that all autism parents need therapy. We carry a
Yeah.
lot.
Yep.
Um,
Yep. It's
you can't
important.
pour, yeah, support. You can't pour from an empty cup. You
Mhm.
literally can't. Like, you're draining, and
Mhm.
your child is overstimulating you, and that's okay. Go take a 5-minute break. Why are you embarrassed to take a break from your shit? It's okay. Go take a break instead of lashing out.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Charles says you are fortunate to be raising your sons at a time when much more is known about autism.
Yeah.
It was known 70 years ago. My parents
Definitely.
tried to. You are fortunate to be raising sons now.
Definitely grateful for the
Mm,
they still don't have all the answers, but we have way more answers than they used to.
yes.
And I am grateful for even having more answers than I had 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
There is more access to things. And if I commend again anybody who is over the age of 10 and has been in this journey, I commend anybody like that because at one point ABA wasn't even covered by insurance. And we did 1 month of ABA with insurance lapse. And I can't imagine doing that every month.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I had that happen to me when with insurance, but I think we went through play therapy
um,
and insurance was like, mm-mm. I'm like, and that was private insurance, so
yeah.
yeah, it can be a hassle. So how do you balance life? Do
Mm,
wearing all these hats? How do you
mm.
balance
On my calendar.
home and oh, you have the calendar.
On my calendar. I don't know what I did yesterday without looking at my calendar.
Uh,
Um, I don't know. That's a hard question because
you
I'm
don't know.
so used to doing some. I've always been this way.
Mhm.
Um, I've always worn several hats. I literally can't. My mom's an entrepreneur as well.
Okay.
Her mama is an entrepreneur. My grandpa was
Always on
an
the
entrepreneur.
go.
Yeah, so it's literally naturally in me.
Mhm.
Um, and I'm trying to not do more. So especially with school just ending, like oh, it's the first week without school, no classes, no homework. I was like, don't go up out of school here. Because like what now? What I know, I mean, at the same time, there's still so much to be done with Autism in D, especially with the nonprofit sector that we just added. So
Oh
just
yeah.
trying to, like my therapist says, remain present and stop thinking so much in the future. But I'm like, how when I have to plan ahead? You have to plan ahead. So it's an internal battle.
Okay.
But my calendar helps me. My husband, he picks up the slack wherever I lack.
Okay.
Um, grateful for the boys support team that they have. But I'm so grateful for the ABA team. I was like, all right, we're not making it today, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm tired, and they were like, it's okay. Or like the boys are gonna be late, or like it's the full team. I'm grateful to have their team. They definitely help keep me things balanced. The boys have BCBA, speech, SL,
Mhm.
OT, all at school, and then they have it at ABA. So
Okay.
very grateful for their support team. We have come a long
Yeah,
way
it's
to get
important.
this support team.
Mhm. So looking ahead for the new year, what excites you? What what are you ready for?
I'm super excited. So I know that people love our events. We're cutting back so many
Yes.
events because you guys, we have to open up a gym. We can't keep
Yes.
spending money. We can't keep spending money on events. But I'm super excited for our weekend of inclusivity. This
Okay.
year we're gonna have our walk. We're gonna have our annual walk per usual, but this year we're walking further. I'm so
Further.
excited. We are getting police barricades, so it's gonna be super safe
Okay.
for our heavy elopers. But we're gonna walk 1.31 miles up Brush Street, so where we were last year, but just up further. So we're actually hitting the street and actually having a walk. Oh no! What's wrong? Uh-oh. I think it's just you just have to wait. Oh no. Can you say hi? Hi. Okay.
Hi.
But we're going to be walking up Brush Street, so super excited about that. So it's going to give us more space, more opportunity to bring more things, to make it more friendly, more kid friendly, more activities for everybody to do and participate in. And that is going to be April 12th. But that Saturday before, we're going to be do a mock-up simulation of what the gym is going to have in. So we're going to have different areas. Hold on, boy. Um, we're going to have different areas that the gym is going to have. So, like a ball pit area, a lounge area, a gaming area. So, it's just going to be a hands on experience of what we're going to have once the gym opens.
Okay.
So, super excited about Weekend of Inclusivity because that is going to just help us prepare. And that's going to be our biggest fundraiser of the year. It's going to be our main one, really, where we are trying to get those funds to open up the doors by October 2026.
All right. So what can the community do to help out? What can you do?
I'm begging
Donation,
y'all. My
volunteers.
tin can is out there just like the Santa Clauses right now. Okay, I am shaking it hard. Um, but a lot of people don't realize, especially a lot of my corporate friends, don't realize that they have community development departments within their corporations that have money to give to nonprofits, have money that they can donate and be sponsors for. So reach out, ask those hires up if y'all have any opportunity to sponsor any nonprofits or any orgs or any special things. I done woke the girl up. Any special things for Autism in the D because we're always looking for sponsors for our weekend inclusivity and we're always looking for donations. And you guys can go to autisminthed.com for any of that info. Sponsorship signups are on there, donations are on there, and all of our info about us is on there. You can also find our social medias from our website. Everything is on there, and you should subscribe so you don't never miss out. Period.
Okay. So now, if you could leave our listening audience with one message, what would it be?
Um, it would be that what's for you is for you. It's never going to miss you. Um, and to take everything one day at a time. That's all you can do.
One day at a time. That's all you can do.
Yes.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to share before we
No, but
log
I
off?
thank y'all so much for having me, Miss Nita. It has been a
Thank
great
you. I appreciate it.
pleasure. Of course, my baby done woke up at the end.
Oh,
My poor baby. You want to say hi to the people, baby? Show them your Christmas pajamas. Say, I'm a sad baby. Oh no,
oh,
say
you're
hi.
so beautiful.
Say thank
Hello.
you. Say thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Nita. I appreciate you.
All right. I appreciate you too.
All
Keep
right, you have a
going.
good night. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. All
Bye
right,
bye.
everybody. We'll see you Saturday. Will be our last spotlight with Ramona. So I'll see you guys then. Have a great one. Merry
Bye.
Christmas.